I hope everybody is doing well today. So, we are here today because I am doing a giveaway. Now, as I wait for some people to come on and we're going to do the drawing in about 5 minutes or so, I think it's important for you to understand why I'm doing the giveaway. We live in a world where, internet marketing is a funny thing, where a lot of people are doing things for no reason at all, or even worse, they're lying about their reasons. Now, that's not something that we are going to do. So, by the way, if you're here, let me know in the chat that you're here. So, that is not something that we do. So, before we go into this, I want to tell you the reason why I'm doing it. I'll never forget the two people that really inspired me to do this. First one is Amy Porterfield. Do any of you know Amy Porterfield? So, Amy Porterfield is one of the leading online marketers in the world. And back in 2021, I want to say, I really wanted to do her digital course academy. I think that's what it's called. I noticed that she had a scholarship and I saw it at like the last minute and I went and I applied for the scholarship. I got an email back. It said, "Sorry, Devin, but unfortunately you're just too late. The scholarship just closed yesterday." So you could probably imagine how I felt. I felt pretty bummed out. It's like, damn, the course is $2,000. So I'm looking at the course. So I go on one of her Facebook lives, or Instagram lives rather, and I get on there and I ask her a question, and she's awesome. She's like, "Devin, I'm going to send a free journal. Just give me your address, and I'm going to have my team send you a journal." I was like, "Awesome, that's great." So a couple of days go by, and then I get an email. And inside that email, come to find out, she gave me 100% free access to her course, lifetime. I said, wow. I said, that's a real business. Despite the scholarship closing, despite me not even applying, she looked out for me because I was in the military, because of all of these different things. And that hit me, that this woman who's generating millions of dollars is giving away stuff for free. And I said, I want to be able to do that one day. And then there's Les Brown. So for those of you that don't know, Les Brown is my personal coach and mentor, one-on-one. Like able, pick up the phone, call him up whenever I want to. He charged me $297 a month to join his group program. And then he was willing to work with me one-on-one for years without charging me a nickel. And I said, when I get older, when I start to do all right, I want to be able to do that for some other people. So I've been very blessed, very fortunate with mentors of mine that have gone out of their way to do things that they did not have to do. And I made myself the promise that as I began to grow, as I began to earn more money in business, as I began to develop more efficient, more effective character traits, as I continued to become a different person, I wanted to take other people with me that maybe couldn't go there by themselves. So in the past 30 days, my coaching program, we started charging people an investment of $3,000, but now we charge $10,000 in the last 30 days. We've increased prices over 3.5 times almost. So it's a $10,000 investment. If you don't believe me, you can just go ask my client, Corey. Okay, sorry, Corey. I love you, brother. But it is. But today we're going to give somebody for free. Some people might say it's bad business. I don't care. It's called being a good person. That's what it means to me. So I'm ready to do this drawing. For those of you that are here, please type in the comments. I want to know who you are. So let me know that you're here. And then once I get some people that let me know that they're here, I see Marina's here. And then we'll get started on this. I got it popped up here on my other screen ready to go. So I'm just going to share the screen. I got a random wheel with 26 names on it. And then we're just going to see whoever it lands on is the lucky winner. All right, Nick's here. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, brother. All right, I see Wanda's here. Yeah, I got you in here, Wanda. For some reason, I can't see a few folks' names. It just says Facebook user. Super weird. Let me see if I can see it on my phone. I want to see who's here. Let's see. Who is here? And then we'll get started on this. Okay, I see some folks in here. Cool. So I see Becky. I see Jenna. Hello. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. All righty. So as you can see, these are all of the different names that, by the way that I got this was I got it from everybody. Let me put myself a little bigger. So everybody that went ahead and dropped their name, and like 4 of the posts that I went and I chose from, and I asked people like, who wants to be in this? So these are everybody that I had in there. So if your name's not here, I promise you, you did not comment on the posts. So this is simply people that commented on the posts. So let me preface this by saying that there's one condition to this. That if you're chosen, whoever's name this lands on, you have to do exactly what I tell you to do. And if you do not do exactly what I tell you to do inside of my program, you will be fired from the program. You will no longer be able to have access to my coaching. Now that goes with all of my clients, really. Because here's the thing, I'm going to tell you to do a lot of things that don't make sense. I'm going to tell you to do a lot of things that you're going to scratch your head and say, what? But if it made sense, you would already be doing it. So is that okay with you all? You promise me, whoever this lands on, you do exactly what I say. I've never had one person work with me, do what I say, and not get the result that they wanted. People go from being able to barely speak in public to going on and speaking in front of 60,000 people. People multiplying their business tenfold as a result of learning how to communicate in a way that people wanted what they have. But especially if I'm giving something away for free, if you don't do exactly as I say, you're not going to be with me too long. I have rules with who I work with. I don't work with everybody. I don't need your money. So, without further ado, here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle it a few times. Let's shuffle it around a few times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thought I had a stain on here. I just spilled something on it right before I came on, right? You got to love that. All right. Shuffle it 2 more times and let's see who the lucky winner is. All right, Ranjana. Ranjana is the lucky winner. So it's Ranjana. I don't want to. All right. Let me write Ranjana down. So Ranjana is the lucky winner. But we're going to have one more. This is bad business decisions. Oh, this is bad business decisions. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This was not the plan. This was not the plan. You see, but as I was driving, I was at Walmart picking up some water. I said, what if I do 2 people? And I was thinking, we did a good month last month, about $20,000. I was like, I don't know if I should do it. But I told you that there were 2 mentors that blessed me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more person. And this isn't easy for me to do, but it is because I know it's the right thing. And let's see who the other lucky winner will be today. Do you guys think I'm doing the right thing? Let me know in the comments if I'm doing the right thing. I mean, business-wise, this is a terrible decision. You all understand that. But I just feel like it's the right thing. I don't know. Can you all let me know? Talk to me, please. I need some encouragement. All right. Okay. I see some people. Hey, Bethany, nice to see you. Okay. So let's do a few. Let's do a few. Oh, okay. Let's see here. All right. It's Darnisha. So I got Darnisha and Ranjana. So now what I got to do is I'm going to message you guys, tell you that you won because you might not be here. You know what? I should have freaking made that a stipulation. But I didn't. It's too late now. It's too late. It's too late. That's too late. But anyways, Darnisha Smith, is that you, Darnisha? Because that's the only Darnisha that I had on here. Okay, that is the only one. So now I want to say thanks for showing up here, guys. I appreciate this. My plan is to do this about once every 6 months or so. So that's what we're going to do. Once every 6 months, we're going to do this. So I got Ranjana and Darnisha. But in the meantime, I want to do a quick training with you all. There was something that was heavy on my heart this morning as I was morning 4:30, reflecting, meditating, praying, the whole 9 yards. And what I want to talk to you all about for about 5 minutes, very quickly, is what qualifies you to share your story. You see, a lot of people come to me and they say, Devin, I have something I want to share, but I don't feel like I'm the person. I don't feel like I have the confidence. Devin, I don't feel like I have the ability. Devin, I don't feel like I have the structure. Devin, I don't feel like I have the system. Devin, I can't get the thoughts that are in my head out of my mouth. Devin, they have come to me with all of these different things. And for years in my life, I felt like I didn't have a message that was worth sharing with the world. And the reason why I didn't feel like it was worth sharing with the world was simply because I didn't think I was worth it. Because for 6 years of my life, I was bullied. For 6 years of my life, every single day of my life, I went home and cried in my pillow and said, God, why are you putting me through this? But you know what? That's funny, that in those moments, God was preparing me to use my voice. And little did I know it, that those times were actually qualifying me to do what I am now doing. So for those of you that are watching me, listening to me right now, I want you to understand that the only qualification that you need in order to do the things that you want to do is the things that you've been through in your past. You don't need a coaching certification. You don't need any of it. Don't you understand? The more you have, the more qualified you are. The more traumas you've been through, the more qualified you are. The more negative thoughts you've had, the more qualified you are. All of the things that you have gone through have perfectly positioned you as the expert in what you've gone through. So I want to encourage each and every one of you that are listening to me. I take this serious because I've seen storytelling change people's lives. No, let me go one step further. Save people's lives. So when I get up and I speak, I'm not speaking just because I want to help you grow your business. I am here to show you how to share a story that you can save somebody's life. People's lives are on the line. Don't you get it? And you are perfectly positioned to help the person that you once were. All of the turmoil, all of the roadblocks, all of the shit that you have gone through has equipped you with every single tool that you need to help the earlier version of you. Do you get that? But here we are allowing fear, allowing doubt, allowing negative self-talk to think, no, we should be doing. And I'm right there with you if I'm being quite honest with you. And it's hard, and it's tough, and it gets overwhelming, and we don't have enough time in the day. But that story that you have been sitting on is the story that somebody else is waiting on. I'm telling you, someone is waiting on you. They are on their hands and their knees saying, please, I just want to hear Marina's story. Please, I just want to hear Bethany's story. Please. Because that's the story that's going to enable them to overcome what they're going through. And what better expert? See, some people got an MBA, but have no qualification. Some people have a doctorate, but have no qualification. Because the thing that qualifies you is not a degree, it's your experience. It's the things that you have gone through. I don't want somebody to help me get through something just because they have a degree, have a certificate. I want you to get through something. Now, I got some bad signal bars over here, so I hope you all can hear me okay. Can you let me know if I'm coming in okay? Let me know in the comments, please. Because I'm getting a little fired up tonight. I got sweatpants on and it's like 85 degrees outside. Probably wasn't the best of ideas. Probably wasn't. Okay. So I'm telling you, I'm asking you, I am begging you, for the love of God, for the absolute love of God, please share that message. Now, here's the thing. If you want to amplify your message and you're like, yeah, like I want to do this on the highest scale, then that's when people hire me. But can I be honest with you? I don't give a crap if you ever hire me. I don't need your money. I'm fine. Now, if you're like a person that's like, Devin, I'm all in on my story, then I'm like, yeah, let's work together. But I don't give a shiesty about you working with me. I just want you to share that message that's on your heart. I just want you to get out there and share that story that for so long you've been saying, they'll think I'm a fool. I don't think I'm ready to share it. That hurts so bad. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need you to share that. Hey, Wanda, good to see you. So Crystal has a ton of stories, she says. Great. What we teach people how to do is, so I'll walk, okay, let me tell you real quick. There's a couple of things that you have to understand. A couple of different things that we work with in my clients. This is the process that we take and that you have to take, okay? So here we go. This is the process. First process is getting clear on two things. Number one is getting clear on your audience and then your message. So that's what we do. Anybody that works with me, so the people that won, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get clear on your audience and your message. Once we get clear on your audience and the message, then we move on to the ultimate storytelling formula, where we teach you the foundations, the fundamentals of a jaw-dropping story, a story that keeps your audience hooked and makes them lean in and want to listen more. Once we do that, once we teach you the fundamentals, then what we do is, okay, well, I have all the fundamentals, but where do I find stories to tell? Then we teach you where to find stories to tell. And then it's a crazy process we take you through. The next process is, okay, now that I have all of these stories to tell, which one do I pick? How do I know which one to choose? So then we walk you through that. After we walk you through how to choose which story to tell, last thing we do is teach you how to deliver it into a message, informational and products and services to the audience. And then we dive into the subconscious story selling formula, which is our trademark formula that will enable you to sell what you have with nothing more than your personal story. Not to mention that there's a customized road, like there's so much stuff, but I mention all of this to say that there's levels. So if you're serious about this and you're like, I really want to do this, send me a message. I'll send you some free stuff. If I feel like it, we can even get on a phone call and decide what are the next steps for you. Clarity. I don't care about your money. I don't. At all. I'm okay. What I do care about the most is you amplifying that voice. Because I've seen in my personal life what that voice can do for you. The biggest limiting belief that I had was, I'm too young. I'm 25. I called up Les Brown one time. I said, sir, I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, what's wrong, Devin? I said, sir, I'm only 23 years old. Who is going to listen to me? He said, son, never forget what I'm about to tell you. He said, nobody gives a rat's ass how old you are. I said, really, sir? He said, really? He said, you listening to me? I said, yes, sir. He said, remember this. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too young to teach. From that moment, I've worked with people that are about 70 years old as a 23-year-old. Because of what he told me, he said, Devin, nobody gives a rat's ass about your age. All they care about is what is the value that you can provide to them. What's up, Laura? Good to see you. And for me, sorry, there's a fly in my face. For me, that value is I show you how to communicate your story in a way that positions you as an expert, in a way that connects you genuinely and authentically with your audience, and in a way that enables you to move them in the direction that you want them to go. So you can be that you know that you are. So if you're serious about all of this, send me a message and we can figure some stuff out. We've been going for 20 minutes. Y'all had enough yet? I could go for about another 10. I can. As you can see, I'm very animated. This is how I am 24/7. Because I'm passionate about this stuff. You want to keep going and we stop it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm serious about this. Because guess what? I gotta go crush my second workout of the day. In 90 days from now, I'm gonna be ripped. Who's gonna be ripped with me? Who's gonna be ripped with me? Self-mastery. Be the example. Lead from the front. Because here's the thing, guys. It's one thing to share the message, but it's a totally other thing to be the message. You ever hear somebody talk about discipline and they're overweight? How can you be talking about discipline when you don't have any? And I've been that guy. Talking about hard work, but you're broke. I've been that guy. We can't be that person because we can't just speak the message. We got to be the message. So I want to encourage you. It's time. That story that you know you want to share, the story that's been sitting on your heart for some time that you've been reluctant to share. It's time. So let's do it. All right, guys. Good talking with you all tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Congratulations to Ranjan Darnisha. Let's get to work. Let's get